What kind of car has no suspension, brakes that rub on the tires, and an engine you start with a rope, yet once promised 36 holes per gallon on a golf course? Oh, and its creator once crash-landed on a mission to Mars. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, or in this case, make sure your shoelaces are tied and you haven't skipped leg day, because we're taking a wild, bumpy ride into the golden age of American microcars with the 1955 Eshelman Deluxe Adult Sport Car. This little legend wasn't just built for roads, it was built for attention. If you've ever wished your daily commute included more waves, double takes, and the occasional question of, is that thing street legal? This is the story for you. But before we get rolling, let me drop a shout out to the real VIPs of the Cool Ideas channel, our beloved YouTube sponsors. You wonderful folks who support us each month. May your wallets be fat, your engines never overheat, and may your spouses never notice your latest totally necessary eBay purchases. Seriously, thank you for keeping this motor running. Let's rewind to post-war America, Baltimore, Maryland, where a certain Cheston Eshelman, part aviator, part inventor, part marketing tornado, decided the world needed a car for adults that looked suspiciously like something your toddler would zoom around the driveway. After crash-landing a monoplane during a self-declared flight to Mars in 1939, I kid you not, Eshelman decided that if you can't make it to space, you might as well conquer suburbia one small car at a time. By 1953, Cheston Eshelman shifted his focus from manufacturing garden tractors to developing small automobiles, which he marketed through advertisements in the back pages of magazines like Popular Mechanics. These vehicles were promoted as achieving 70 miles per gallon at 1/5 the price of most cars, positioning them as an affordable and economical choice for buyers, according to the company's promotional materials. Eshelman's brainchild, the adult sport car, hit the scene in 1955, a time when America's economy was booming, Elvis was still shaking his hips legally, and people actually read the back of magazines for car deals. Resort owners, golf courses, suburban dreamers, and parade organizers were the target market. Of course, no saga is complete without a bit of drama. In 1956, a fire so epic it made the evening news turned the Baltimore factory into a melted mess, reportedly showering the harbor with liquid aluminium. Eshelman, never one to miss a beat or a marketing opportunity, just shifted production to Crisfield, Maryland, and signed a 10-year contract with a cutlery company, because when life gives you fire, you outsource to knife makers. Classic Eshelman logic. Production numbers? That's as mysterious as Bob's Wi-Fi password, thanks to the factory ledger meeting an untimely fiery end. But experts estimate somewhere between 150 and 300 deluxe adult sport cars were built between 1955 and 1956. Today, fewer than 30 complete examples are known to survive, rarer than a neighbor who returns your lawnmower in one piece. Let's get technical, but not too technical. The heart of the 1955 Deluxe Adult Sport Car is a mighty for its size Briggs & Stratton Model 14, a one-cylinder, four-stroke air-cooled engine with a displacement of 248 cc. It put out a whopping 8.5 horsepower at 3,600 revolutions per minute. But here's the twist. Unlike most microcars that try to play it cool with a rear or mid-engine setup, the Eshelman plants its engine right up front, like a stubborn old uncle who refuses to sit anywhere but the head of the table. Power makes its way from the front-mounted engine to the solid rear axle using a single-speed centrifugal clutch and an enclosed V-belt drive. No gears, no nonsense, just the classic go or stop as literally written on the pedals. The brakes? 4 mechanical paddle brakes that rub directly against the tires, operated by cables and featuring a cam lock for parking. Suspension? Forget it. The only shock absorption comes courtesy of the 4 5x6-inch balloon tires, so every pebble on your driveway feels like a trip over the Rockies. The chassis is made from steel plate, about a 1/4 inch thick, with identical castings front and rear. For styling, the deluxe model flashes some J.C. Whitney-sourced chrome-plated rocket trim because nothing says mid-century optimism like fake space-age rockets on your microcar. Measuring 5 feet 4 inches or 163 centimeters, long 3 feet or 91 centimeters wide, and standing just 32 inches, 81 centimeters tall, this car weighs in at 385 pounds or 175 kilograms, about the same as my Uncle Phil after Thanksgiving. Performance? The Eshelman Deluxe Adult Sport Car can reach a top speed of 30 miles per hour, 48 kilometers per hour if you're feeling brave, and allegedly sips fuel at 70 miles per gallon, 3.4 liters per 100 kilometers. That's enough for Timmy to make it all the way to the lake and back on a gallon, if he doesn't get distracted by a bait shop along the way. Starting the car is a throwback to lawnmowers everywhere, a good old-fashioned rope pull. Stopping the engine? Well, that's an adventure on its own. You have to reach through a hole and hunt for the kill switch on a hot engine, like a game of Operation. Except the only thing buzzing is your hand when you miss. Eshelman's personal legend began long before he ever sold a car. His microcars were sold by mail order, with early buyers often shocked by just how micro they were, leading Eshelman to slap absolutely no returns in bold print on his catalogs. You've got to respect a guy who stands by his product, even if you can pick it up and carry it into your shed for winter. There was even a utility version pitched to golf courses as providing 36 holes per gallon. Here's the thing, the 1955 Eshelman Deluxe Adult Sport Car is more than a novelty. It's a testament to American ingenuity, optimism, and a dash of insanity. It's a car that makes people smile, a rolling conversation piece, and possibly the only vehicle that could make your HOA president's eye twitch just by parking it in the driveway. Back in 1956, most advertisements for the basic Eshelman Adult Sport Car quoted a price of $395, a deal so tempting even my tight-fisted neighbor Bob would consider splurging. Adjusted for today's dollars, that's around $4,300. The higher $595 figure occasionally seen in unofficial listings likely referred to the upgraded Sport model without the signature Rocket trim. Want one now? At the legendary R.M. Sotheby's Bruce Weiner Microcar Museum auction in 2013, chassis number 29993 fetched a staggering $15,525. On today's auction circuit, if you can even find one, you're looking at 5-figure prices for something that can fit in the bed of most modern pickups. Collector value. Meet collector headache. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, become a channel sponsor, and may your own wheels, no matter how tiny, always turn in your favor. Stay weird, drive safe, and if your neighbor Bob starts building a rocket in his backyard,